Hello, and welcome to the first episode of What to Do First in Star
I took
Citizen.
some damage on that one.
Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time playing Star Citizen, you may have some questions. Like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Hopefully you've already updated your drivers, got everything updated for Star Citizen, got your first tip. Make sure you've got your energy profile, your power profile for your graphics card set to 90%. Bring it down. Start low. If you are experiencing crash to desktop, any type of instability where your game just seems to constantly give you grief, then might I advise undervolting your graphics card. Just a small recommendation. So, on to the show. What are we here for? Well, to show you the very first thing you should do in Star Citizen. You've created your account, you've pledged your money, whether it was $45 or
$5,000.
whatever it may be. You will need a character. You've downloaded the game, you've installed it. Like I mentioned, you got your drivers up to date. Alright. You logged into the launcher. You hit live. You hit play. You launched it. And now you're greeted with this screen, and you're like, well, what the hell is a persistent universe?
And what is Arena Commander?
Today, we'll not be covering Arena Commander. We'll be covering the persistent universe. This is the main verse for Star Citizen online play. So you'll want to click that bad boy, and it will proceed to the next page. Next page is the brand spanking new character creator. I've never used this one before. It looks sweet. I like it. All right, we're gonna make a dude. Looks very, very cool. Now, here's something. You're not gonna be able to see the full thing on my screen because, unfortunately, hold on, let me fix this. I'm playing on an ultra wide, so you can't quite see everything. So here's what I'll do. All right, I'll be nice. All right. Let me make sure. What we want to do is kind of leave enough room on there for you guys to see things, but also for it not to be completely off center, okay? So we're gonna put that like right there, since my beautiful mug is on the other side of that, right? I didn't mean to go there. Here we go. All right, so there. What I want to do is move my camera down a little, and we're gonna actually make me a little smaller, okay? Because I want to show you guys some stuff. All right, very cool. So here's your character creator. All right, you can start with a body type, right? We already did that at the very beginning, where we chose whether to be female or male in physique. You know, are we feminine or masculine? And then here on the DNA side, you can do sculpting, which appears to be the manual side of things, and then you can do blending, where it looks like we can mix some of the presets that they have in order to get to our ideal state. So let's say texture. We can change the texture of our skin. Looks like there's a few presets here. We're gonna go with this one right here. Kind of resembles mine, right? Like a little red with yellow and some white in there. And then we're gonna drop the freckles down because I have no freckles. Sunspots. I might have some sunspots. I'm kind of old, you know. Let's see, those sunspot opacity. I'm not really seeing much of a difference. Are you guys? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of those. All right, eye color. Now I like this. They kind of brought a system back, whereas before it was like toggle through. Now you've got the little hue wheel. I did notice that they do not appear to have the overlap of red and blue, so you can't get like purple or pink eyes like you used to, which is unfortunate. I really like that. I like being able to do these, you know, obscure, really interesting eye colors. These guys decide to stick to something a little more realistic, which is fine. But look at this. I don't know if there's anybody that actually has like these beautiful red eyes, but I'm gonna go for it. They look really cool. I'm gonna like pop right there. Bam. All right, let's go to hair. So they definitely gave us way more options here than before. And if you're looking at these, you can be a bald dude like me. All right. Yeah. They actually got a nice, sexy bald head now. It looks very like, damn, that actually looks like my head. I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. But just to show you the other things that they got, like, damn, look at that mohawk. That looks really cool. That looks awesome. If you're balding a little bit, they got you covered. If you're not completely bald, you want oh man, that actually looks really cool. That reminds me of this one character in Wheel of Time. The false dragon or whatever he was. Ooh, look at that faux hawk. Nice and fluffy. My faux hawk used to look like that. Good stuff. I love it. I love it. They added a lot of variety, and they look really good. I like this one, like a suave. I love that you got the frosted red tips. That looks cool. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice, guys. Very well done. All right. I'm a baldy, so I kind of want to go with the bald look, but I did really like this one here. So I think we're going to go with the mohawk. What do you guys think? Facial hair. Let's see what options. Now, so this is new to Star Citizen, okay? Before this patch, we did not have facial hair, and now we do. Not only do we have facial hair, but we have a few different options. I'm not sure how many different options, but I'm going through them, and we do appear to have quite a few. Yeah, there's quite a bit of variety. I like this. This chin strap right here, boys. That's my chin strap right there. Look at that representation. And remember when I used to have my gigantic Kratos beard? Like, it's right here. It's right here. So you could literally edit your character and make them look like whoever you want, yourself, or make something up. But I think I'm gonna go with something a little closer to home. I'm gonna go with my chin strap. Yeah. And then I think I am actually gonna go back to bald. And now for eyebrows. All right, I have bushy eyebrows. They're not quite that fucking bushy, Jesus. But I do have bushy eyebrows. So I was seeing, do they have that's a fucking unibrow. Do they have representation? I mean, those eyebrows look okay. They're not great. Their eyebrow selection could use some improvements. All right, there's more than 7 eyebrow types in the world, but considering how much has gone into the rest of it, I'm not going to complain. All right, so this is hair dyes. So if I guess I can apply to my facial hair? Neutral color, dye the roots. Can I make it like red? So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, like if I'm doing it wrong or right. Okay, here we go. Facial hair. Apply from the facials. All right, styling. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. So you can do like almost like makeup and stuff. That's actually pretty neat. So I'm actually gonna do a little bit right here. We're gonna make it. I don't want to go too colorful, but I think we're gonna do this. Make them look kind of Egyptian. I like that. We shall call him the Pharaoh. Oh no, I left. I did want to change his DNA. Can I sculpt his face a little different? Blend. Okay. So here's the part where I can like take the different faces. Can I like, hold on. Gotta find one that matches. Where's a little Asian in there? Wow, that's all we got? That's all the representation? What the hell? Well, how do I do it? How do I select it? Guys, this is not good. It's not good. Okay, I don't even know who he turned into just now, like demon. Okay, so that's selected there, right? I can select these guys, but when I go to select these guys up here, it won't let me. That's odd. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. All right, can we, let's go for the chin. Can we blend that in? Okay, nice, much better. What about for the brow? Can we change his brow a little, make a little heftier? All right. Now, I don't like that we can't do anything with the ones up there. Like, I want my eyes, I want to change them a little bit, but I cannot. So we're just gonna deal with what we have. No, that makes the eyes too big. I wish it went back around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the way back around. But yeah, for some reason, I can't grab... Oh, wait. Is it going to let me do it now? No, it's still on the eyes for the other one. Yeah, it won't let me grab the Asian, like, dude at the top. I can turn... I can click around, but I can't actually click him. All right, that's okay. So... Again, if we wanted to blend in some of these features, like let's say this nose. Yeah, see I click the nose and I can shape it a little. Ooh, let's go for the lips. I wanted to change my lips anyway. All right. And then ears. I'm going to keep the ears I have. The only thing I wish I could really change at this point maybe is the mouth. But it won't let me. So I think we'll just keep it there. I think that'll be good enough. Review, save. We'll call it death. So the point of saving this profile is so that when they redo the character, I won't lose them. Let's go for the DNA. Like the skin looked a little lighter than I wanted it to when it pulled away. So let's go a little darker. Yeah, see, like when he's spinning around and stuff, like his skin just looks a little too light. Let's go there. Better. Okay. Now, I think we can change the eyes manual. Oh, yeah, we can. There we go. Look at that. Okay, I see how it works. So there's only certain presets that will fit like the criteria of what you're trying to do. So it'll give you what you're asking for. You just need to know how to shape it. All right, so we can make that a little thicker brow like that and bring this up a little. Then for the nose, bring that in, bring that out. I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest, but I'm kind of having fun doing it, so I'm not going to complain. I think I can make this. Bring the chin up a little tiny bit. And then can we bring this in? Can I undo all of that? I like the mouth where it was before I started messing with it. There. I think that'll be good. We'll make the nose a little bigger. I think that's good enough. All right, review, save, confirm. And I think that's good. And now we hit accept, right? There's a tutorial. So if you guys want to do the tutorial, you can. I'd say don't. I'd say don't do the tutorial. It's 30 minutes of time that's gonna like have you do some stuff that's useful and will be helpful to you. But then I do feel that, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they've changed it since the last time I played it. They did add it to other locations, but I felt that it didn't do too much for you. If you'd like, I'll come back and I'll do the tutorial, but I'm going to skip it for now just so we can get in. Okay? So after you've created your character, you're going to select your system. All right, so right now you only have one system available, which is Stanton. That's all you need to care about. Eventually there will be other systems like Pyro. They're already in the game. They're just not live currently, and the tech in order to have both servers, systems, if you will, running simultaneously and being able to traverse them, that's still being tested. They did have it running for a little while in the public test servers where people could traverse between the two systems, which was awesome. I didn't do it. I want to say I played, but I didn't actually do the test where they had the traversal, like the gate open. I only did the one where both servers were up and you could log into either, but you could not traverse between them. All right, so now let's get into Stanton. Once you've selected your system, you'll be able to select your home celestial body, if you will. So the planet that you'll be spawning at, where all your inventory and ships will be stored. It's basically your home base, but you can change it later. You can change your spawn location. So if you die, you'll respawn at whatever new location you've set. The only caveat here is whatever you choose, that's where your primary inventory will spawn. So any stuff that you've purchased or anything that you've accumulated that's persisted through the wipes, whatever location you set here, the first time you spawn your character, that's where all your stuff will be. So I have a feeling that'll change eventually, but for the purposes of this video, that's all that matters. We are going to choose, I believe, that Invictus Live is at Area 18, and it's only going on for another day or two, so it's probably not worth it to care. But for the sake of it, I'm going to go ahead and double check Invictus, if I could spell. Star Citizen. I think it's Area 18, though. Yep, Area 18. Okay. So, once you've selected the area, it'll become your primary residence. Just hit confirm. And now, we'll get loaded into the game. Let me check my sound settings and make sure that Star Citizen's actually coming through my audio. I'm glad that I checked. It was not. Okay, so I'm going to leave the screen kind of stretched out as it is right now. Let me know if you want me to zoom it back in. But because we're not doing a regular play session right now, we're doing more of an educational live. I'd rather leave it kind of scrunched up so you can see the center of my screen, but you can also see my inventory on the far right. It'll also let you see more of the Moby glass as I'm talking through things. But at some point, especially once we go back into playing things, or when I've still got to finish my Overdrive initiative, so when we go to do that, I'll put it back to centered. I'll make it nice and full so you can see the whole main area of the gameplay. You can see the action, if you will. But for now, I think this will be enough. If it's too small for you to see things, let me know. We'll figure it out. Okay, it looks like it's still spawning me. It's generating my character and all my inventory. Now it is kiddo's bedtime, so I'll be packing her up here real soon. This will be like, we'll edit this down, and this will be episode 1, where we created our character and selected our system, selected our primary residence or planet, if you will, the celestial body, and then just seeing it log in. But once we're past that, I think I'll go ahead and put a pause in this. Like I said, cut it down into that one smaller video that we'll put onto a playlist later. I appreciate you being here kind of behind the scenes as we're creating this educational series. Yeah, we'll start off small and we'll kind of just create this playlist. It'll be like launch, update your crap. Here's drivers you need to be aware of. Here's settings for the drivers you need to be aware of. Here's some things you can do to improve your quality of life while playing the game. So like your immersion, how it looks, how smooth it is. You got to find that balance. Everyone's going to have a different setting for graphics. But there are some general core settings that if you nail down, you're going to have a really good time. Then, we're going to cover some other things as well. What buttons to press and that kind of stuff. I mean, that changes. They just did I'm going to be learning the new interaction mode that they just reiterated, if you will, because it's kind of like the old system. The inner thought is still there, but supposedly this new system is more intuitive, a little faster. So we'll see. All right, first things first. Yeah, I'm going to have to squeeze this out a lot more for you guys to see the full thing. So hold on. That's what she said. Or he said? I don't know. Somebody said it. Let me put this up here, and then we're going to go ahead and stretch. Then we're going to center vertically. Hold on. Or no, center, yeah, vertically. All right, cool. So what you can see now in the top left corner is a mini map. Now that mini map did not used to exist. All right, there used to be, so to get up out of bed, I just hit W on the keyboard, W and D, just kind of like wiggle around. Another option you can do is press and hold Y. Another option you can do is press and hold F, and you'll get like a little menu like this. So see how I can, I'll actually just do it. All right, so the first one was me just doing WASD to like literally walk out of bed. That's the way I like to do it. It's more immersive. But here I'll press and hold Y. So that just literally gets you out of there. And then again, we'll go back here, press and hold F to get the inner thought little wheel. All right. So the next option would be to press and hold F, and it's going to highlight the bunk. All right. Now, when it highlights the bunk, you should get like a little wheel. At least that's how it used to be. I don't see that to be the case now. They may have changed it so that if there's only one option, which is to get up, that the wheel doesn't come up. So I'm going to try and just release F, right? So this would be the equivalent. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Look at that. You see it over there? I don't know why the heck it like populates over there. Like if I move my mouse, now you see it here on the bottom right. But while I was looking up, it's like off in the corner. But anyway, so a quick action, if I'm looking at this, you can see the F all the way over there. It says get up. Quick action just means I can hit it one time and it'll happen immediately. I don't have to wait. I don't have to hold anything, which is beautiful. In Star Citizen pre 3.23, you would hit F, and sometimes the quick action would do the thing you wanted to, but other times it would select a different option that's not necessarily, it didn't make sense. Like, for example, the quick option was eject while you're in the pilot seat. I mean, maybe that's useful sometimes, but definitely not when you don't intend to. So here, it looks like the default option is get up. We're just going to hit F. I did it one time. That's it. So you can wiggle with WASD. You can do a quick action of F, or you can do the Y, and you can also do the old method of, which is what we used to have to do, which is hold F, highlight the damn bunk until the option pops up, and then release it, right? Okay, so we have a gear storage terminal here that looks like it's offline for maintenance. I'm going to guess that these are just the placeholder ones that they were talking about. Eventually, all these kiosks will be around the verse, like different locations, for you to be able to interact with your inventory. All right, but right now, you just press I on your keyboard, and boom, there's your inventory. There's everything. All right, you should be able to see all my crap. I got a bunch of stuff. right? You can filter it down, armors, undersuits, clothing, etc. Just mess around with it, see what's in there. There's so much stuff, and they're constantly recategorizing and adding categories. But the biggest tip I can give you is if you're having a hard time finding your item, you got filters that you can do here, right? By clicking this, it'll expand it into those categories that I spoke of. You can sort things so that it'll like group up like items, right? I don't know that it's got like alternate sorts. I think it's just literally does like for like, probably does it alphabetical, no clue. What I like to do to make things easy for me, there's the custom drop down right here. If you hit that, it actually has like little check boxes. There's a system that's been around now for a couple of patches, but I really like it. And it seems to be a little smoother than it used to be before. Just literally, you can click the main category of armor, right? But let's say, hey, I don't want to look at all the armor. I just want to look at helmets. Click that, bam, all your helmets are right there. Still not the prettiest thing. I mean, I've got an atrocious amount of duplicate helmets, but it makes it a little easier. Okay, so give that a whirl. To equip crap, you can click and drag onto yourself, right? You can double click and it'll equip it, and if you double click a different one, it'll swap it. You can also right click, and then you'll get like this little contextual menu, so you can do like open, carry, swap, drop. You got a few options. Okay, if you're done with your sorting, make sure to hit clear. It does not auto clear, so if you leave it on there and then you go to look at your inventory later, you're gonna be like, where the hell's all my shit? Well, buddy, it's it's not there. It's not there. They did a new setting, item port helpers. So item port helpers used to be on by default. Whenever you'd open inventory, you just get these little floating numbers. So these little floating numbers are really cool. They're useful to help you know where you can put things. So like utility crap, like you have a little gun. Now there's a port number right there. You can put it there. And it tells you how many slots you have for these types of items. So like there's a little, here I've got like a ammo, perfect. All right, so these are your ammo slots. So if you were to just look at these at face value without selecting the ammo, you already know how many slots you have available to you. And I'm guessing that they added this. I may not have noticed it if it's been there, but this seems to be new. You can now do away with it, which is really nice. I like that because now it only pops up when you need it, not sitting there obscuring your view the whole time. Like, what if you deck your dude out and you don't want to see all these little floating circles around your person, right? Anyway, I digress. Let me get the heck out. I don't even know what the back arrows do. What are the back? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, hold on now. Is that like a new inventory system? Because yeah, I've seen this before. Like when you're fighting people and stuff, there's like your view of your stuff. Okay, neat. All right. So we'll use that when we're actually out in the verse doing combat and whatnot. Let me check something real quick, and then I think we're gonna go take that break I spoke of. R display is what I'm trying to do. R_display info and 3. Okay, here we go. Because I wanted the telemetry. I want to see what my FPS is at. We're at about 52 on area 18 now. Supposedly, yep, we have DirectX 3D 11. We're gonna try Vulkan. Okay, when we come back, it says I need to reboot for that to take effect, so we're not gonna be able to do it right now. But I mean, stepping out here onto the station itself, I'm getting about 38 FPS. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. And more importantly than that, I'm looking at the server FPS, and that's at like 5.5, which is not amazing. But again, I've seen it much worse. I'm curious to see what it'll look like FPS-wise. Oh, hey, look. Overdrive initiative is available. I'm curious to see what it'll look like on Vulkan, but I'm also curious to see what it'll look like with the server FPS at like 10. I've seen it at like 10, 12 before, 15, I want to say, on the highest end. And I'm curious how that will impact my actual FPS. So we'll see. But so far, looks like there's a few textures that haven't quite loaded into the game. I don't know if that's because I just updated everything. It may be that it's still loading the textures, but it may also be that I switched it over to Vulkan. I haven't restarted yet. So we'll take a look at that. The other part of it is that after doing the update for this patch, I did not clear out my cache like I'm supposed to. So that may be part of the issue. But we'll check it out. When we do come back, we're going to do a couple things, okay? I'll walk you through, going and pulling your ship out, maybe hitting the kiosk here for items. Looks like the item kiosks are, in fact, offline. But yeah, I'll show you how to, go there. Maybe we'll check out the convention center and see if any of the stuff's still there. I have a feeling it's not, which is sad. I do kind of wish I'd seen the Polaris in person. But I do hear that it's still touring around. So we'll see if we can catch it, and if we do, awesome. All right, my dudes. I've taken more than enough of your time. I appreciate you being here, and I'll catch you at the next one. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you a little later tonight. I'm Death, and I am out.
Until next time. Later.
07.
Oh yeah, we forgot the music. There's no music. I don't know what to tell you. It's kind of scuffed, isn't it? Here, I got you. I'll put some music on right now. Maybe. Where's the player?
Let me actually stop the stream.
Hold on. Here we go. Bamskis.
Oh god, I made it and it still hit me. Get out of here.
Over there, so I think we're
What are you guys still doing here? This is the part where you hit the subscribe button. We'll leave you. Alright, guys. Have a great night. Catch you later. I said later. Hear it. Bye.
I'm so sorry.